You're listening to podcasternews.com.
Welcome to the LA Story Podcast with Stevie Wilson.
What did I see? I saw on the far right a woman, on the far left side a woman, and near the middle a woman. And it was dazzling. In the middle, how did it feel?
It's the first time the public can see we are really there to stay, not one at a time curiosities. One important sign is, in the years that I served with Sandra, every term without fail, one lawyer or another called me Justice O'Connor, because they were accustomed to a woman, and that woman was Sandra. And you can see we really don't look alike. But last year, not one person called Sonia Sotomayor Justice Ginsberg, and this year I am confident that no one will call Justice Kagan either Justice Sotomayor or Justice Ginsberg.
How many women is enough? How many women would be enough?
9.
We're not there yet.
Well, there've been 9 men there for a long, long time, right? So why not 9 women?
If there's one thing you could have said to those young women who were graduating at the top of their classes from university and going out and getting doors shut in their face about the life ahead, what would you have said?
Well, I always told people who were out looking for jobs, be creative. I certainly had to be. I could not get a single interview with a law firm for a job. When I would call the office, they would say, we don't hire women lawyers. I couldn't get one. And I finally had to go through a friend whose father was a partner in a big firm and say, could you help get me an interview? She did, but it didn't do any good. He looked at my resume and said, I'm sorry, we don't hire women lawyers here, but how well do you type? Now that's what I got. So it was a tough deal to get a job. And I'm not going to prolong this, but to get my first job as a lawyer, I had to agree to work without pay and put my desk in with the secretary. And that was the deal I made, but I loved my work. It was in the public sector. It was in the county attorney's office in San Mateo County. I just loved my work. And after I'd been there several months, the county attorney was made judge, and my supervisor became county attorney, and then I got a paying position, so it all worked out.
Was there a point at which you said, this isn't fair?
Well, of course it wasn't fair, but I wanted a job.
It was just the way things were. This is before Title VII, before any law prohibited discrimination on the basis of gender. So law firms, if they came to interview at schools, would post a sign that said men only. And we accepted that as part of the territory. The world was so different. I was at Harvard Law School for my first 2 years. There were two buildings with classrooms. Only one of them had a women's bathroom. And you can imagine what it was like if you were taking an exam in the other building, and there's so time pressured.
And you were running back
and has issued a report, which is very important. And I hope she will continue with her interest in trying to see if the nation can pull together for a solution. We did it for other diseases, we have to do it for this.
Maria has been so helpful to people about what you do during the periods when you're not recognized, what you do during the periods where it's just pain beyond words. Was there something you discovered that you could share with everybody here that gets you through?
To get you through? Well, I think your religious faith in many cases helps you. Just your knowledge that you're doing everything you can. You want to do all you can for the partner you cherish and love. I don't know what else there is to do, except at the end of the day, work on trying to find some help at the end of the day. Some medication that will treat it.
Justice Ginsberg, you were talking earlier about your husband, about Martin Ginsberg. Both of your husbands, attorneys, and who cheer champions and attorneys as well, and that he made so many things possible for you in ways probably you didn't foresee when you first met him.
Marty was my biggest booster. We met when he was 18 and I was 17. And he was the only guy I knew up until that time that cared that I had a brain.
Thanks for joining Stevie Wilson on LA Story. Feel free to check out other podcasts and videos. Bookmark it now. www.la-story.com.